We're down. Chapter 5 The Silent Witness of Many Reefs. Please enjoy to the end and meet some turtles and some other really interesting stuff beneath the waves as we dive deep. Pole diving gets you moving, helps you stay focused and healthy, and brings you face to face with many unique marine creatures, not all of them fish. The pole diver knows the joy of diving where there are myriad coral species, waving purple and red sea fans, unique sessile reef organisms, slow moving bivalves, univalve conchs, and cowries. Plus, some beaches hold a good number of intrepid turtles and playful porpoises. Often, while making my way through shallow water, whether pursuing fish or just cooling off, I would bump into slow moving turtles, munching on sea lettuce or finning nonchalantly through the warm water. There are times when turtles avoid divers, but they often remain approachable while feeding and resting. Occasionally, you can get within inches of a feeding turtle, and they'll even nudge you. Diving and fishing are contemplative sports. While kicking along, it's easy to fall into a rhythm, along with the diverse creatures that call this thin brine home. I use simple meditations and prayers when I dive. One of my favorites is a common prayer I learned to love as a monk, or a bit before my life behind cloister walls began. Studying mantras and meditation, I would sometimes practice the repetition of one of the earliest prayers of the Church, the Jesus Prayer, which has several variations. Lord Jesus Christ, have mercy on me, being one of the most common. Synchronizing the prayer with the breath, which seems easy to focus on while breathing through a snorkel, I would often become absorbed in just the first word, Jesus. Other times, all words dissolve as the heart expands to embrace the divine presence. With devotion and meditation come emerging with the silent witness of many reefs and of all environments. Moving along the reef, protected by the divine name and power, I often find myself bumping into friendly creatures, groups of docile turtles, rippling shoals of ruminant goatfish, and curious mantas seem to enjoy the benefits of meditation too. They often remain to eat or rest nearby while I practice my simple mantra yoga. Perhaps most memorable of all for me have been encounters with large turtles and mantas at close range. One jetty I frequented in Oahu performed double duty. It served as a platform for fishermen and also as an access point for surfers. Only a few divers explored it carefully, but the ones who did would sometimes be rewarded with sightings of huge green turtles. The granddaddies reach a reported maximum size of just over 200 kilograms. Hawksbill turtles are also visible near shore. They may grow to over 125 kilograms. Natives refer to the friendly sea turtles as hanu, and they are honorable. A 10-minute swim from the jetty brings you to a deep trough that is often full of small turtles. They seem to share a family resemblance. Perhaps they had been born in the same clutch or on a local beach together. I often notice the turtles resting on the bottom as a group, almost as one organism, laying on the large green rocks of the trough 3 to 6 meters below the bright waves. The turtles would wedge their flippers into small crevices in the rocks so that the current could not dislodge them while they lay digesting a meal or dreaming half-hidden animal dreams behind glazed eyes. While pole diving, I saw fewer turtles, partly because I was focused on finding feeding schools of fish, and partly, I suppose, because I did not appear as gentle when armed with line and hook. The vibrations that one sends in any medium are magnified by intention. I have found that with practice, simple prayers and meditations become spiritual skills that guide the soul to peaceful encounters in all environments. If you've enjoyed this reading, please like, share, and subscribe so that others can enjoy it as well and keep that positive vibe going. Everybody loves a turtle, and let's go ahead and share the stories with others. Also enjoy yesterday's reading, which is similar, and look for new readings coming soon. Tomorrow will be A Deep Down Star about my deepest free dive. Blessings and thank you.